Hiya, folks. Dance Man here, coming to you with, oh my god, I don't even know why I'm doing this review, but I'm doing it anyway. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Let's start off with the positives about this game. See if there is any. First of all, the single player. They put one in finally. Thank you very much, DICE and EA, for that. Since the original Battlefront game actually sucked without no single player, they put it in for this iteration. And quite honestly, I kind of liked it. I mean, the story was very nice. It followed a character named Iron Urzo, who basically, was Iron Versio, who basically was going around and doing the Empire's will. It started off where you were captured, on a rebel ship right before the Battle of Endor. Okay, pretty cool. And then we get into Endor where we actually, fight on Endor after the shield generator went completely after Han and them did their thing. And then we see the Death Star blow up, and that's when everything hit the fan. And then we started to go on our journey for what was considered as the Emperor's last command, Operation Cinder, which honestly, he could have done better. Spoilers for everybody who hasn't played it. It's a bunch of, like, Skynet satellites. But, GoldenEye's a better one. GoldenEye satellites that shoot down, and scorch a planet. Which is kind of stupid if you think. It's like the Emperor wants to have control of the galaxy, but yet he doesn't care if they get disintegrated or destroyed. And actually, at one point, you went to a place called Hilo, which I've never heard of before until now, where you got to go into an Emperor's observatory where you run into Luke Skywalker, which I actually liked in the single player. There wasn't just playing with the main character. You also got to play as Luke, Leia, Han, which I have my problems with, and everybody's favorite scoundrel, cape-wearing bastard, Lando Calrissian. Now, voice actors, I don't know if the original voice actors actually did the voiceovers, but if they did, Luke was kind of bad. Han just was horrible with the beard, I don't understand why he had a beard. I mean, it was just bad. Lando, I swear Billy Dean Williams did him. I swear it, which was perfect if he did. And of course, Princess Leia, hopefully Miss Fisher actually did the voiceovers before she died. So if she did, excellent work. I'll give her that. But if she didn't, then terrible work. But I'm not going to judge that on voice. But suffice to say, the whole Luke Skywalker one, was alright. Han, you pissed off Maz, which was pretty funny. She's like, don't bring any fighting to my house. And what do? Whoops. She won't be mad at Chewie, but she'll take the shit out on Han. Awesome sauce on that one. Lando's mission was kind of a pain in the butt. It was mostly, you tried to do stealth. It was a pain in the ass. Leia's mission, basically you were running attack on Naboo, Theed, whatever. My only problem with her mission, though, is that, it was prolonged a little bit. Lando's mission was a major pain, especially whenever you're trying to get out of the facility on Sullust. It was kind of a pain. I hated it because it was just ridiculous. I wish I had clips for these things, but my clips have been erased somehow, so I have very few clips of this game. Single player aside, with the ending was setting up for the next round of DLC, which is basically, I guess, where spoilers again, folks, where Kylo found Del Meeko, and he's trying to draw in Iden Versio and their daughter, which all Ray's speculation is that Ray is Iden Versio and Del Meeko's daughter. We will prove that once The Last Jedi comes out, because they say that her family lineage will be revealed. And honestly, I don't think it's the case, but if it is, that is quite the coincidence with this game only coming out maybe a month before The Last Jedi comes out. But at any rate, they're setting up for good DLC, I hope. Now moving on to the other aspects of the game. Arcade mode. I like it. It's a very nice little setup. You got preloaded scenarios, which are, do it. You got like Galactic Assault kind of stuff where you got to kill the enemy's reinforcements, or you got Onslaught, which basically means you have to survive, the so many kills in a time frame, and you get more time by killing. It ain't that hard, except if you're going to do it on the harder difficulties, which I did try it, and it is very difficult. So your best bet is, if you're just going to play it, just to play it, to just get it over with, just for the achievement. Other than that, I think that most of the game was good. Now we get to the meat of our issues, which is the multiplayer. EA has been known for their very crappy multiplayer, especially when it comes to mixing with dice. Now, I'm not saying dice is the problem. We've seen it in Battlefield 1, Battlefield 4, 5, whatever battlefields you got. There's always server issues. I've run into my fair share of server issues. I mean, it is quite ridiculous how they are. I mean, I wish there was better ways of getting around these issues, but there isn't, and I kind of hate it. So really, to say that the servers are perfect, they're not. And honestly, I don't like it. I mean, I've had already, just by playing the game since yesterday, which was Saturday, I've had enough hard crashes, to say the least. And lots of them. And it's always that same code, error 327. Alright, what is that? Really ridiculous. And then, of course, whenever I would run into that issue, I ran into lag. I mean, even in the campaign, I ran into lag. It was kind of funny, actually. Alright, so in other words, okay, this is all screwed up here. I'm just seeing if I can pause this and it will actually go. And, oh man, what time I'm having now. And, check it out. Shake. This is a AAA title, folks. Shake. This is crazy. DICE, you need to fix this. Shake. What is this? I can't believe it. This is ridiculous. Are you seriously in a AAA title? Yeah, you guys just saw that. It was like the shake. I mean, that's a AAA title, guys. I mean, we should be beyond those kind of things. And don't tell me it's my internet connection, because it's in the game. And honestly, I don't care. Even if it would be or not, it's still funny as shit seeing that bouncing. I mean, that's meme-worthy in my opinion. It's like, if only I could have that one song going on, I'd be having him jumping up and down, but that was the single player. The multiplayer is still just like any other multiplayer, like in Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, 4, whatever, server problems. It's just crazy. I don't understand it. It just really is, like, horrible. I can't overemphasize it with the multiplayer. I've never been good with these kind of multiplayers because it's like a few shots and you're dead. So I guess I'm too used to like Halo style, where you have a shield and you get a few extra hits. But in this one, it's just meh. But the fact that you can play all the eras, the Clone Wars, the original trilogy, and this New Order version. I have faults with some of them. The clone troopers seem to not be as strong against the droids as what they shown in the Clone Wars TV series, and the rebels seem to be just like all the others, static, regular. I think what actually draws this game down is the fact of the lack of customization. If we could customize our troopers, our rebels. I mean, we had that in Battlefront, the first one, where you could customize it, but it was a preset tiles. Why can't we have an individual, like, customizer? I mean, I would love to have where my character can be, if I'm playing a clone, I'd like to look like the ARC Trooper from the show. Have the ARC Trooper pauldrons and maybe like Captain Rex's helmet or Cody's helmet or something. And have the armor of like fives, Have like a customization factor into this game, especially when it comes into like the First Order. Instead of just being a bland, generic First Order stormtrooper, just like a clone, have customization. And with the fact that you're playing the game, you're not really playing as a man or a woman static. You're playing as whatever they generate you, which is kind of stupid. I mean, we should be able to be like, hey, I'm a guy, I'm going to play as a guy character, or maybe I'm a guy, but I want to play as a female character. Or vice versa. The women want to play as a woman or a man. It don't matter. I just think that I was about to say Bungie there for a second. This isn't a Bungie title, but this is similar to Destiny. I think EA dropped the bomb on this, which they should have actually allowed the ability for customization to basically give us what we want, which is a little bit more in-depth immersion into our multiplayer experience, which then brings me to the ultimate freaking insult, which I'm probably going to get pitchforked again. I'm still getting back from my Assassin's Creed Origins review. Microtransactions. Right now, they're gone. But before launch, when everybody had EA access to access it like a week before the game was released to the general public, which was just Friday, microtransactions were in the game. And honestly, it was quite fun seeing the fact that the microtransactions were in there as stated, and it's just ridiculous. But now they're turned off temporarily. You fools. You wanted microtransactions. You got them. I'm going to charge you people like crazy for them. You will suffer the consequences and pay me lots of money for you to get Darth Vader or Emperor Palpatine.
Warning!
What?
Bullshitter alert! Bullshitter alert!
Hang on a second. Hello? Yes, this is the microtransaction god. What? You turned off microtransactions? Are you serious? Wait, how am I supposed to make a living? How am I supposed to make a living if you turned them off? What? Free DLC? No, you cannot. No, seriously, we need to talk about my contract. Wait, you told me Disney made this go? Oh. Okay. Well, looks like I'm out of a job this month. At least for now. But I shall return. Somebody get me my wallet. I need some money. Sorry, microtransaction god. We had enough, especially with these microtransactions. I think since Shadow of War, I want to say Assassin's Creed Origins as well, but I've apologized for that. Need for Speed, anything that deals with EA as of late has really set this gaming community on fire. I mean, the Reddit post alone pissed off people so much that, from what was said, Disney called EA and told them to back off the microtransactions for now. To be honest, to have those does ruin a game, especially like Battlefront 2, where basically we're getting everything for free. We're getting all the DLC for free. There's a DLC schedule up already on what we're going to be having. And we're going to basically be having a lot more fun stuff that'll actually bring the community in compared to what Battlefront 1 was. So really, it's like this game got ruined because of EA's greed. And yes, I'll probably get yelled at for that. But to be honest, EA does need to actually watch what they're doing. They're going to lose their fan base. I mean, we have Anthem coming up in a year or so. And watch that be ruined by the microtransactions, which a lot of people have been complaining that they're gambling. But I'm not going to get into that, because if I get into it, I'm going to get more pitchforks. I got enough pitchforks from Assassin's Creed Origins that I don't need from this video, too. But to be honest, guys, Battlefront 2 is not that bad of a game. I mean, with them taking out the microtransactions, but they punish us by giving us lesser credits. I mean, I hit the credit limit in like 3 hours. And that's pretty sad. But the game itself is beautiful. The soundtrack is just exquisite for a Star Wars game. The visuals are on par with that of a very good game. The only issues are the microtransactions and the buggy multiplayer. And really, that's what brings this game's score down. And I hate to say it, but unless they actually get their game together, with the fixing the multiplayer bugs, I know it's only week 1. So I'm not going to really kill this game with a very bad score. But really, I can't ignore the fact that these things are happening. So honestly, guys, I mean, to be completely honest with you, the game is not bad. I actually like it. A lot of people might say they don't, only because of the stuff going on the internet right now with all the microtransactioning and with all the BS stuff that is going on, with EA. Because really, we've got a good film on the way, hopefully. This game was supposed to tie in with it at some point. I mean, this was the redemption game for Battlefront 1, which sucked major, especially with the season pass that held everybody back. Now everybody's getting the free content, so everybody's going to be on the same page, which is what we needed in the first place. But with that said, I can't really ignore some of the stuff that's on this game. And that is the multiplayer. It's just sucky, but I know it will fix itself. The single player was slow and very lackluster when it came to keeping you going. I mean, I wanted to keep going a bit. Do some more in-between missions before getting up to the Battle of Jakku. I wanted to do more. And then the fact that you jump decades later to the First Order, where Del Meeko meets Kylo Ren and all that. I mean, it's like, really? So to be honest, I would have liked more out of this game than what it was. I wish there was more. But of course, EA is the people that tell DICE what to do. And that's what kills great games. Companies that don't let you have the creative content that you deserve and what the players deserve, especially when we drop $60 to $80. which, by the way, folks, when I bought the Elite version, okay, this version, this was all came with. The Elite Trooper Deluxe Edition. It's just like the regular box. I thought it was going to be a bigger box. No, it's just a simple, easy, like, no box. So really, that kind of disappointed me. For $10 extra, for $10 extra, I got, what was it? For $10 extra, I got, if I can read, the Last Jedi outfits for Kylo and Rey, instant access to upgrades, and Last Jedi Millennium Falcon. Ooh, for $10 extra, I got an extra Millennium Falcon and outfits. I mean, I think that was kind of a jip. Oh, and elite weapons, attachments, and star cards for troopers. I haven't seen the elite cards yet, or if they're there, I'm looking at them and they suck. So as you guys can see, I'm giving the game a 7 out of 10. That's the best I can give it. I mean, it would be a perfect 10 if they wouldn't have had the multiplayer issues, if there was no drama with the microtransactions. I mean, I kind of think that DICE and EA need to sit down and have a little chit-chat, a little powwow on how to fix these things and to think about the players. I know the microtransactions make you the money, but you got to think of the fact this is coming up to the holidays. You're going to put sales on your EA stuff. You know, we're going to be shoved down our throats with game sales. Now's not the time to be asking for DLC stuff, for crystals, so we could get better guns or better star cards with emotes. Now's the time for you guys to be like, hey, turn them off for now like you just did, and maybe leave them off. You know, microtransactions were meant as cosmetic, not as basic gaming stuff. This game has been quoted to be a pay-to-win, just like Warframe. But Warframe you could get around. Battlefront 2, it doesn't look like you can. It's either you gain the credits and get the crates, or you basically don't get all the content. And that kind of sucks because the content is there. It's rich with it. There's good guns, there's good attachments, there's good emotes, there's good weapons, good characters. I mean, just alone to get the other characters that are locked behind the paywall, you gotta get like 80,000 credits. And I'm only at 27,000 after 2 days. It's going to take me another 2-3 weeks to a month to get the credits necessary to unlock, like Palpatine, Vader, Luke, Ursa, Versio. I keep wanting to say Urso. She's going to be in it, I bet. They're going to have a freaking Rogue One thing in there sometime. I have a feeling on that. Maybe. But if not, I just gave him the idea. But still, I want to say thank you guys for watching this review. I do want to thank the community out there for being very intuitive with this, with the microtransactions in this game. I mean, we got a victory, folks, by them taking it out. I mean, Angry Joe himself said it. Reddit, you guys on Reddit, you guys are awesome. You guys basically threw it down and told these people that we don't want this. Take it out. Get rid of it. And you know what? DICE and EA, or most likely EA, should listen to us. Because as a community, we're the ones that buy their games. We're the ones that give them their paychecks at the end of the year. Or at the end of the day. You know, because we spend money to buy these. Okay? We spend the money to buy the game. And if we can't buy the game, then they don't get paid. So really, I think that they need to look at themselves a little bit. So that basically ends my review cycle For now, I might have another game or two that I might just run through. But basically, guys, I will see you guys next time. And I hope you guys like this. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Dance Man. Peace. And enjoy your holidays. And remember, if you drink and drive, stay home. And if you're getting stuff for Christmas, I would recommend the game. But if you're going to do Christmas, wait till things go into the bargain bin. Black Friday is a good day. But until then, I will see you guys next time. Peace and much love to yous.